laggy computer and not a very good mic. Sorry, if there are any parts that you cannot hear, I will put subtitles. Disclaimer over. Hey guys, I have created a story concept for Minecraft in vanilla. So it's a schematic right now. I am working on a single command block version. And hold on while I try and fly. Like I said, very laggy computer. So this is what it will look like when you load in the schematic, except for this. This will be turned off. The only thing that it turns off here is the actual creating the custom crafting table itself. So if you have a custom crafting table already created and the admin turns it off, the recipes will still work unless he goes inside and takes off all the power. So yeah. Now to create one of these, you simply have to have an iron pickaxe and a crafting table. Now everyone's crafter will be unique and different. I did this on purpose. One, because I like unique and different, and two, it's easier on the code. So you just drop it on there, and like I said, it's still work in progress, so it might not work the first time, especially if you have a laggy computer like mine. But if you have one of the higher end computers, it shouldn't not work for you the first time. So you just throw it on there, this appears, it's called the Crafter++, and there's a warning, and it's a tattered version. And it says, do not destroy. Destruction of the Crafting++ table is WIP, which means work in progress. If you do destroy it, you will have floating blocks. Have a good day. And then some stuff you can't read. Just throw that out of the way. It just tells you, yeah, you can't destroy it. Now, the basis around this crafting are nether stars. So you can, the only way originally to get nether stars were to kill the wither, but now, oh, you also have to be the block, like one block away from it for it to work. But as I was saying, now you can craft it, because this is the basis for almost all the crafting recipes. Just put it in there, bam, you get a nether star. I'm sorry if this is very laggy for you guys, but like I said, not a very good computer. And then the next is probably, now this started out as just me playing around, seeing what I can do. This wasn't for real, but then I started learning stuff and noticed that log.zip, I think is how you pronounce it, he does like reviews on this kind of stuff, so big shout out to him. And Dan TDM also, he used to do it, I'm not sure if he still does, so shout out to him too. Now this is a novice spell book, fireballs, and this uses a trigger command, so if this does get put on a server, anyone can use it. Now these can backfire, so you must be very careful with them, otherwise they will backfire. And I have a laggy computer, so it takes a little while for that. Hopkin, it just makes you jump higher. Close wounds, it will heal you. Hunger restorer, you get more hunger. So yeah, you pretty much live off of that book. And now made this a couple of years ago. Oh, and by the way, like I said, there will be a single command block version, but there will also be a resource pack for one, because this is just a normal sign. It's nothing special, except it's renamed Warhammer, and it gives you some health. That was originally before 1.9 is when I made this. So originally that was to simulate like heavy armor, and then minus, it gives you a negative speed because it's heavy, and then it gives you -3 attack speed because it's heavy, but it does 12 attack damage, so it is better than a diamond sword. And a diamond sword has 7 attack damage. I actually thought it had 8, but oh well. And the saddle. Now, the saddle is not craftable. This is one of those things that I just wanted to figure out what I could do. Me and my cousin were just playing like survival, and we wanted a saddle, but we couldn't craft it, so I just put it in this, because that's originally what it was made for, just to put in crafting recipes that weren't in here. There was at one point something called a horse saddle, and it you can only saddle horses, which nobody likes that. So yeah, I just 3 leather, 2 string, 2 iron ingots. I got that off the internet. Somebody on Reddit said that that's the crafting recipe that they would like, so I made that into a recipe. Okay, I have everything from there. Now, I'll get to this one later. So the dragon head is uncraftable, I should say. So if you put a wither skull, nope, doesn't go there, and a dragon egg, it turns into a dragon head. Very awesome. I'm just gonna wear this, because I feel like it. Hey guys. So yes, there's a crafting recipe for that now. And if you want your egg back, you can get it back. I made a crafting recipe for that too, for if you like want to go fight the Ender Dragon again. But you get 2 eggs, so you can get your head back and still fight the Ender Dragon again. So, very cool stuff. Now, this next thing, it's called the Cloud Machine. I got this from the original Dragon Ball. I was watching an episode of it while I was on Minecraft working on this, and I was like, you know what? Dragon Ball, I need to add something. What am I going to add? Cloud Machine. Best thing ever. But the Cloud Machine does not work on multiplayer. Only one person can use it at a time. So yeah, you just put it in your offhand, a little cloud appears, and you can walk on it. And my computer's a little laggy, so if I walk, I kind of like go down, like that. But cool stuff. And then this, I heard about people making custom enchantments to like prank their friends and stuff. So I wanted to do this myself. Only a freaking big ass spider just tried to attack me. Okay, I have everything from there. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. So yeah, I wanted to actually, because at this point I figured, hey, I kind of want to make something for some YouTubers to do a review on, or Let's Play or something like that. So it's a hacked sword, which you'll need this later. Oh crap. Okay, so you do need, as you saw, you need a a command block crafting table. I was going to say that. Anyway, you need a command block, and you can't get one uh, in survival. So you'd have to have a mod or an admin say, hey, can I have a command block so I can get myself a hacked sword? Yeah, that just doesn't sound right. It'd probably be like, bam. So yeah, it's just, oops, 4 redstone torches on the corner. Oh man, I'm so glad I'm not a reviewer. I'd be horrible at that. Come on. So, and everything makes sense to me with all these commands and all these crafting recipes. They make a ton of sense to me, but you know, that's me. I've been told that I don't make a whole lot of sense. So, and yeah, some of these are kind of hard to remember even for me. That's why I have photo reference. So, if you've read the storyline to this whole thing, basically this wizard OmniVis had he was really good at enchanting and teleporting. Those were his two things that he was very skilled at. And so one day King Arthur told him to create a helmet that would protect him from everything, and if somebody touched him, they would die. So he did, and then he went power crazy. So OmniVis sucked the soul out of King Arthur, but nobody actually questioned how he knew how to do that, since his brother was a necromancer. And then you're his son, and you want to reclaim everything that OmniVis has done. So you go to his brother, and he's like, no, OmniVis is going to be corrupt, and he's going to destroy everyone because he has Excalibur. Plus, he is really awesome with enchantments and blah blah blah. So, this is OmniVis, and he has a lot of health. So this hacked sword is very good. Um, what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, when you guys watch this, OmniVis will not be that strong. I mean, weak. I promise you, he's not going to be. Anywho, once you kill him, you get his heart, put it right in the middle, and you gain his helmet, Excalibur, his boots, his leggings, his teleporter, and his chest plate, which pretty much make you indestructible. So yeah, that's it. Actually, no, it's not. I'm horrible. Worst guy ever. So after I made everything, my cousin, he is an archer. So he usually uses bows and stuff. So, I recently watched, well, it's not recent anymore, but when I was creating this, I had just watched a video from Dragnoz, customizable 1.9 arrows. And I'm not flying. Why am I not flying? Let me fly them and create. So, yeah. And I didn't really do anything for the bow. So, here's what I did. Tipped arrow. Now, this isn't just any tipped arrow. This is a thick potion. Tipped. Yeah, it's a thick potion tipped arrow. And then fire resistance 1. I took things that nobody's actually going to be using in a battle. So yeah. Strength, you're not going to be using that because it's going to give your opponent strength too. And fire resistance, you're not going to be using that because that'll give your opponent fire resistance. So, yes. Okay, so you can probably guess what all of these do if you've seen his video. So yeah. Dragnoz is, I'm a very big fan. If you're watching this, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing awesome. So, this is one arrow that he did not use. This is a teleporting arrow. Now, it's kind of buggy because of the way arrows work, so don't use it for long range distances, otherwise it will bug out. I've tried this on very powerful machines and it's all the same. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that hit, and it's not registering. So did you see that? I just got teleported to the water and then I got teleported back. So yes, very buggy, used with extreme caution, and I'm in something. So that was the teleporting one. This one creates fire wherever it lands. And then probably my favorite, you can probably guess by the landscape, the boom boom arrow. And this was just something I was working on, but I'm not any longer working on that, so don't worry about that. And yeah, I hope I will bring you guys more videos of stuff I'm doing, updates on this, and yeah, have a good one.